And then we're going to want to do Prizefight again. Fantastic. So I'm going to need you to get rid of every single permanent that you have on the board. Okay. See? He didn't like that. He didn't like that. He didn't like losing every permanent on the board. He didn't want it. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight, we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. We have a lot of stuff going on today. We did an extra long stream tonight. And I actually went so late that I had to record the shakedown breakdown in the morning because we were ripping it up. I was having too much fun with this deck. And I'll tell you right now, before you start fast typing at me, is this deck super viable in the meta? Will this grind you to platinum? Probably not. But man, it's fun, man. Let me tell you, the most fun I've had yet. Why? We're doing Fight Club today. Golgari Fight Club. Yeah, I know I just did a Golgari. I like Golgari. What of it? Golgari Fight Club. We are obliterating with fighting. Yes, we are making people rage quit tonight, boys. Before we get down to the shaky breaky of how I build my Fight Club deck, I need you to do something for me, which is tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't press the like and subscribe button, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe. He will come and maul you viciously with his werewolf claws. Join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillanj for all the live streaming goodness. We would love to have you right there. You can click that link right down in the description to join the live stream and watch me fight people in person, even challenge me. Check out our Discord. You can hang out with us on the Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are available down below on my AetherHub. So in case you want a list of everything that I built, it's right down there. All those links are in the description right down there. Don't forget to tenderly press that like button. Leave a comment too. I want you to know, how do you build your Fight Club? How do you like to use your Obliterator, if you're using Obliterator yet? So what are we talking about? Well, if we're doing Fight Club, we got to have the fighting cards. I'm choosing Bushwhack and Prizefight. Okay. Controversial, okay? I know there's actually a few different fight things right now. If you look, you also have Epic Confrontation, you've got Duel for Dominance, you've got Tail Swipe, Why do I like these? Well, Bushwhack helps you mana fix, which is very important with that second ability there. We might want to get a black on the board because we need 4 black mana to get the Obliterator out, and we are running a heavy green, but it's mostly mana rocks and mana builders like that. So that will actually help you mana fix. And then it fights as a sorcery. Now, if you want, you can always put other stuff in here, like you can put Tail Swipe, you can put Duel for Dominance, you can put Epic or whatever. You can put another Prizefight, whatever you want in here. You can do your fighting the way you want it. Now, the other fighting card that I have is going to be Prizefight. I have 3 of them. And you're saying, Jay, six fighting cards for a fighting deck. Well, yeah, maybe you want to go 8, but also I have a lot of get cards out of your library cards, so we're going to look at that too. The other one I have is Prizefight. We're going to jump right to that. That's the instant, that's only 2, and you get a treasure token, of course, which will help you ramp later on, and you want to fight them. So the idea is to take your Obliterator and smash it into their biggest creature, so they have to sacrifice their whole board. So those are the 2 I use. I also use Dig Up. 1 green, you search your library for basic land. Again, you can help land fix that way. Then you can cleave it by paying the Golgari cost. 4, you look for any card and put it in your hand. You don't have to reveal it. So again, if you have the Obliterator out, you can search for the fighter. If you have the fighter, you can search for the Obliterator. Whatever you need there, Dig Up will help. Diabolic Intent, of course, you sacrifice a creature, you search your library for a specific card. You don't have to reveal it, so maybe they won't know what you're doing. Again, card search, fighting, and Obliterator. That's the main thing. Gix looking good though. Look at Gix's 6-pack, man. He's got a nice Darksteel 6-pack. Look at that. Good looking guy right there. Diabolic Intent. Search for any card that you want. I also really like, this is a new one that I've been put on by, I've seen a couple people using them. 1 green and 1/03. The Armored Scrapgorger. The Armored Scrapgorger gets +3 and +0 as long as it has 3 or more oil counters. You can add mana of any color. When it becomes tapped, exile target creature from graveyard and put an oil counter. So 4 of these guys for graveyard ripping. I'm not mad about it. I oftentimes just graveyard rip because so many people are trying to run reanimators and pull all kind of tricks out, and hit graveyard spam and all kind of stuff. Sometimes I add mana I don't even use just so I can tap it and kill becomes tapped, exile target creature from a graveyard. So I just get rid of creature cards from the graveyard. Really, really good stuff there. I like it. And of course, it gets +3 later on, which is fantastic. It's a nice early mana rock, but it's a good target for Diabolic Intent to sacrifice it. Fauna Shaman. Now, this one will help you. This one will help you find creature cards. You discard a creature card from your hand with a green, and then of course you search your library for a creature card, reveal it, and put it in your hand. So if you have too many of other card, you don't want another card or something like that, discard it. Like if you have like way too many Armored Scrapgorgers, get rid of them, find your Phyrexian Obliterator. Very, very easy. It's a 2/2 Elf Shaman. Nice card searchy guy right there. Gala Greeters, 1 green and 1 1/1 and 1/1 and gives you the alliance. Why do I got this guy? Well, a utility, a Swiss Army knife type of thing. Elf Druid alliance. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Put a 1/1 counter on Gala Greeters. Create a tap treasure token, or you gain 2 life. So the life gain, the tap treasure token, or the 1/1, anything is either going to help you ramp, gain life, or go faster or get bigger. Really good stuff there, just all around. We already talked about Prizefight. Again, a great way to ramp and do what we need to do there. Get our fighting off. I mean, you can also fight. You don't have to always fight with Obliterator. If you need something off the board, you can just swing in with it. The idea is to get the Obliterator, but we have some other options here, because I feel like relying just on Obliterator is maybe a little bit of a fool's errand, so I have some other tricks up my sleeve. Jewel Thief. I love this card. As a common card, a 3-drop 3/3 Vigilance and Trample that comes out with a treasure token. I mean, that's a popper. That's a popper banger right there. First of all, 3/3 with Vigilance and Trample for 3 is not bad at all. But the fact that we ramp on turn 3 to drop a turn 5 on turn 4, we can hit a 5-drop on 4. Yes, please. We could hit Cruelty of Gix or Thrun on turn 4, and when they're not expecting it, we can really, really get stuff done with Jewel Thief. I really like it. I think it's a solid card. Even swinging in with it, having a blocker and a trampler going in against like token decks and stuff like that, really hard to deal with. Great little card there. Tyvar, Jubilant Brawler. Yes. What do we know about Tyvar? Well, 1 green, 1 black, 1 3 loyalty. You may activate abilities of creatures as though those abilities have haste, which is okay. We don't really need that too much. What we really do want is 1 untap up to 1 target creature, which is very nice because we can attack with Obliterator and then untap him so we can receive the block. Then we can mill 3 cards and return a creature card with mana value 2 or less. We could get Armored Scrapgorger, Fauna Shaman, or Gala Greeters, any one of these back onto the board if we need to. So we have kind of a cycling ability right there. Very nice drop. He's also just really, really useful around to kind of draw fire. You know, people always go after Tyvar. You know, they try to rip him up. There it is, guys. The Phyrexian Obliterator. Guys, 5/5 trample. Whenever a source deals damage to Phyrexian Obliterator, that source's controller sacrifices that many permanents. Yikes, bro. So if you do 5 damage to this guy to kill him, guess what? You're sacrificing 5 permanents. Notice that doesn't say non-land permanents. If they don't have enough permanents out, they're ripping up lands, guys. I have set people back to the Stone Age with this thing. It's a 5 black mana drop whenever a source deals damage. But wow, that's why we have all these mana rocks and treasure, because we want to make sure we get them out. And almost first turn, we almost want to drop them on a turn 5, or we want to make sure we have 5 mana so we can drop them, hit either with Prizefight or hit him immediately with Bushwhack and fight somebody. It doesn't even matter if we die. If we set somebody back so far that they've sacked their whole board, they're just restarting the game while we're in mid play. So brutal. And a 5/5 Trampler. Listen, you don't want to block him. And even if you do block him, the trample's going over and whatever damage you're doing is getting sacrificed. Just an absolute ripper. So that's the whole point of this deck. Very memey, very janky. Like I said, does it 100% work all the time? No, but 60% of the time it works every time. Over here we have Cruelty of Gix. 2 black and 3. reveal their hand, discard. I usually skip that one. I don't really need that. I search my library for a card, put the card in my hand, then lose 3 life in case I want Obliterator or I want one of the fight cards that I need. And then, of course, I put a target creature card from my graveyard onto the battlefield. Synergizes very nicely with Tyvar because if we are milling things for Tyvar, we might accidentally throw away an Obliterator or a Thrun or something big, and we can get them onto the battlefield for only 5. Or we can search we can do from 2 up. We can read ahead from 2, so we search for a fight card. Next turn, he immediately goes on the battlefield with Cruelty of Gix. Gix goes away. Boom, we hit the fight immediately. So there's few combos you can to slamming people on the board, either through self-milling, throwing stuff away, or just searching for things and getting the lineup that you need. And I also felt like like I said, we couldn't rely solely on Obliterator. I threw in Thrun here, and he has been an absolute MVP Chad troll right here. This is Thrun is Chad troll. 2 green, 3/5/5. This spell can't be countered. Take that blue. This guy is just impossible to interact with, and he's just so heavy. He can't be countered. He's a 5/5 trampler for 5. He can't be the target of non-green spells your opponents or abilities control from non-green sources. So basically, if they're not playing green, you're not touching this guy. The only thing that's going to help is a board wipe. And as long as it's my turn, Thrun has indestructible. So yeah, bro, this is not going away. Black will deal with it a little bit for targeted removal, but not instant black on my turn. Very, very, very brutal guy here. So when you have Phyrexian Obliterator and Thrun, they're usually throwing everything they can at one of these, and they'll sometimes get hit in the back. They'll get sneak attacked by Thrun because they're just not expecting that much heavy troll schmeat to just lay down on them. So that's kind of my trick there, to come up with like a second attack ability. With Jewel Thief and Gala Greeters getting big, we can just rush in on the ground and have Obliterators, almost a distraction to kind of pull them off. And then they can't deal with the other stuff, or they deal with the other stuff and then can't deal with for Obliterator. If they don't manage their resources properly, they're gonna get beat. They're gonna get beat bad. You're gonna see some people just scoop as soon as they see it, which is fun to see. 9 swamps, 1 Takenumas. Great way to self mill. Again, self milling is cool. Self mill yourself and then grab something back from the graveyard. A little bit of resurrection right there. 2 Boseijus. I've had a lot of enchantments, especially mono white enchantments coming out and locking me out, ossification and stuff like that. 4 forests. We want more black than we want forests. You could balance it out a little bit more. That's fine. 2 Deathcap Glades. I don't really care. The 2 or less. And then Llanowar. I don't really care if it damages me. We're going whole hog into this one. Ziatora in case we need a cycling right there. Again, tail swipe, duel for dominance, Prizefight. If you want to put that, if you want to put a more targeted removal in the sideboard, sure, yeah, you could put more targeted removal in case the fighting isn't doing it for you. This is what we look like here: 21 creatures altogether, 8 Phyrexians, beast cats, trolls, everything here. 3 instant, 8 sorceries, 2 enchantments, 2 planeswalkers, 24 lands altogether. With a 2.7 average. I think that with the much ramp and mana rocks we have, that's not that big of a deal. That's not that bad of a thing. I forgot to put on our lovely Golgari backs. Let's put on the black tree backs. Again, more green, but we want to make sure we have that black mana. That's why I swing so heavily into the black mana there. We want to make sure that we have the black mana to play Obliterator. Nothing is worse than being 1 mana short and having a handful of fighting cards, and you can't get that Obliterator down and get those brutal scooping kills. So yeah, you're just going to want to make sure that you're a little bit over black mana just because you want to favor that. So of course, mana is going to be to taste as you like it. Here is Horizontal Gang, Rise Up. That's what we're looking at here. Boom. A little bit of sideboard in case you want more swipes, in case you want more fighting cards, more specific targeted removal. That is what we're talking about right there. Boom, 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 boom. That's what it looks like on the side. Again, a little heavy in the front. It is a nice ramper. It does ramp pretty smoothly, and we just use the rest of our ramp to make sure that we can get to where we're going. Don't forget to leave a comment. Do you like this type of deck? Do you think Fight Club decks are viable? Should I just forget this whole pipe dream? What do you think, guys? Leave a comment. Here we go. Standard rank Fight Club. Because this is literally the first time I've seen Obliterator on the board. There hasn't been a single other time where I've seen it on the board. That's a bold move running a 3-color Fight Club deck. You may never get that quad black Obliterator out if you're not careful. Exuberant Fuseling. No attacks. Swing a bingo. World Duel for dominance, possibly. Dissipate, very nice. Dee memory deluge, very nice. Slow is it, players, guys? Can it get any worse than this? Oh, look, a fucking, another mana. That's really impressive. Bro, I don't know what's wrong with me, man. Like, seriously. What is wrong with me? 7 mana out of 13, like 50%. I'm at like 50% draw rate, like all night. It's, I don't know what to say. I genuinely don't know what to say. Doo-doo. Oh my goodness, he said no thank you. Oof. Sorry to hear that, Hazmat. We had my whole family basically from the late December all the way through January. I had COVID, my mom had the flu, all the kids were sick, all my nieces and nephews, my sister, my brother-in-law. We had that horrible, just whole house sickness from like the 26th of December till like maybe the end of January. It was like 5 weeks, everyone was like in bed. It was awful. Yeah, it's not really a fight club if it's only one person doing it. Yeah, then I think it's just assault. Counterspell. Oh, I'm shocked. Hey, Luna, thank you for coming. Okay, let's do that. Boom. Right. Ludwig, crazy necro genius. Look at that. Crazy, crazy genius. Let's do Fauna Shaman. Hit. Cut down. Very nice. Good move there. 10-0. Wow, he's just not happy, is he? He's just not happy, is he? Happy Magic players are rare on Arena. Slow players seem to be in abundance, though. Dread XT, what's up? I didn't even notice you coming in, Dread XT. Alright, why don't we take Ginger Taxes just for funsies. Why don't we swing him? Yeah. I think it might be bad. Yeah, sorry, Sugar. The Real Fragger 93. What's up, The Real Fragger? How you doing? Welcome. Good morning from Spain. I used to live in Madrid. As a matter of fact, I'm a big fan of Spain. Love me some Spain. As a matter of fact, you want to know my Spanish chops. I used to live in a place called Pozuelo de Alarcón. Now, would anybody not from Spain even know what the hell that place is? That's the real question. And the answer is no, they would not. Ooh, look. Yes, force fight. It's Fight Club time. Do you know where Pozuelo de Alarcón is? If you're from the Madrid area. Oh, denial. With a smooth, regulated smoking cigar. Ooh. Murcia. Okay, yeah, okay. Well, you know that. You know what it is. About that Murcia life. There we go. Do a tap treasure token. No attacks. He's got to consider what kind of removal he has. Soul Partition, very nice. Scarves Herv. Kermer. Let's see, it's 1. I'll take the hit. Proliferate. Well, I need the fight card now. Really do need that fight card. Black. Black. Gain 2 life. And then, of course, we'll put down that. And then we'll say Swingo Bingo. Pop, pop. Can you get rid of the Obliviator? Can you get rid of the Obliviator? I don't think you can. I will create 2 life. We will sacrifice the Fauna Shaman. Okay. And we will say we want Bushwhack. Schwag. And then we want to say target creature fights. We want to say you swag. You swaggin'. Wandering Emperor. What is that going to do? What's that going to do? First strike. That doesn't do anything. Alright, get rid of five permanents. That's fine with me, man. You got fucking 7 of them on the board. Or 8 of them on the board. You're going to have 3 left. You know, do what you got to do, man. There you go. He got it. He figured it out. 3 fucking mana. Holy shit. That's not good a look right there, man. That is not a good look right there, bro. Backdoor Bully. Hell of a name. Okay. Yeah, well, there you go. Alright, fantastic. The swag. Paradabo, it's working, Paradabo. Hey, Mikey, I think he likes it, Mikey. It's working, Paradabo, it's working. Do. Ooh, kind of a crappy opener. I don't like that. That's not a bad opener. Let's get rid of Gix. Obliterator is underwhelming. Who cares if it's reprinted? It'll suck. Think of me. Think of Sheldred, bro. 4-drop flow. Please don't fight spell me, bro. People a week before release. Yeah, the cope. Sucking hard on that copium, man. Huffing the copium. Bro, it's gonna be fine, bro. I'm really hoping we get a Obliterator type because we got the white Obliterator. I'm really hoping we get the whatchamacallit, every other color. I'd love to see an Obliterator in every color because I'm a sadist. The Vratussi, look at that. Does he have the counter spell though? That's the real question. He does. Oh, apparently he doesn't. Get a Thrun out here. Can't be the target, can't be the target. They'd have to be new. Yeah, we've only seen the Vindicator, which is reflect all damage. So it'd be hard to say what exactly it would do. Yeah. Green Obliterator might say, yeah, if you, whenever this takes damage, you get a 1/1 counter on it. Put a 1/1 counter on every other creature you control. That might not be bad. That might not be bad. Hit. So can he rot me out? He might be able to rot me out immediately right now. Let's see if he can. If I draw a green mana, he can't. He's looking to target his Rot Priest, so he can get 9 if he does a targeted for each one that he targets. I feel like he'd have done it already if he was going to do it. I feel like he'd have done it already. Fragger, you know me from YouTube or not? Come on, check me out on YouTube, because I got a lot of decks. I got a lot of thick, juicy decks. Yep, he was able to get all 3. He was able to get 9 poison counters out. 9 poison counters. So if he has any other target, if he can target, well, he can't target. Okay, experimental. Oh, he's got to proliferate. Very nice. Very nice. He had the fucking triple Rot Priest on there. He had a perfect hand. Very nice. He had a fucking perfect hand. Extremely good magic, a lot of interaction. Yeah, I mean, if I would have had the fight card, well, it wouldn't have mattered. But he had perfect. Zach Wind, how you doing, Zach Wind? Welcome. Truly, every Magic has its card. That's the quote from Magic the Gathering protagonist John Magic. I feel like it's time for the gathering. Yeah, there's good stuff. Magic cards, computing fun. Lay down arms. The Cynical Criminals. Sungold Sentinel. Exile some from a graveyard. Oh, yeah. Bushwhack. When John Magic said, "I'm gonna magic," he said, "Everybody, I think it's time that we have the gathering. A gathering of magic." Every soul. Oh, wow, that guy flooded. Jeez. There's the Emps. When he said, "Everybody, I'm gonna magic," then he magicked all over the place. Obliteration. You gotta sacrifice every single permanent. You can leave your Wandering Emperor, but everything else has to go. There you go, buddy. You figured it out. Good job, guy. Let's put down the Fauna Shaman. Okay. Both. Alright, fantastic. And then the bad news is that, well, he has the Destruction in his hand. So we're going to have to say my graveyard. We're going to want the Phyrexian Obliterator out there. And then we're going to want to do Prizefight again. Fantastic. So I'm going to need you to get rid of every single permanent that you have on the board. Okay. See? He didn't like that. He didn't like that. He didn't like losing every permanent on the board. He didn't want to do that. Hey, listen, man. I know Negator and I know Obliviator. I've done this to people. I tried to quit, but Paradabo was like, "Hey, man, just obliterate a few times for old time's sake, bro. It's gonna feel real good." I was like, "Nah, man, I'm trying to leave it alone, man. I don't wanna fucking obliterate people anymore, man. I've been negating and obliterating." "Nah, bro. Just do it a couple times. Oh, it's different this time, man. You don't get hooked. That was the old Obliterator. This that new shit. This that gas. I don't want to, man. I don't think this is good for me." "Oh, it's fine, bro." Yeah, that's you, Paradavo. Pushing fucking Obliterator decks on me. Zach Wind. "I've been brewing Spear and trying to make a living weapon work in Pioneer. I have no idea what that means." It's almost exactly what I said. It's pretty much is. It's pretty much identical. We were talking about how every soul has its dark, and you said that you should absolutely be obliterating people. Sheldred's Edict, Sacrifice. Okay. Let's do that. Scapegoat. And turn. So if he runs... Oh, fuck. I hope he doesn't run another Sacrifice, because I want to hit Diabolic Intent really bad. Armored Scrapgorger. I don't think he's going to waste the removal on it. He's going to waste the removal on it. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. All right, so we got to do Takenumas. Uh-oh. I wonder if he saw it. Yeah, he saw it. He saw it. He saw it, guys. I think he saw it. Blank Buster. That's not going to help, dude. That's not going to help for what's coming. Oh, God. It's going to come. Draw, lose. Alright, he's going to fucking keep going. What is this dude running? Put out a big boy. Okay. Oh, man. Damn. Fortunately, he's not putting out creatures. Yeah, they're real. You're just not on our level. Duress. Non-creature, non-land. He's going to go for the Bushwhack. I know he's got removal in there. Creator Monk with Prowess. Pop, pop. He's gotta have the pocket removal, but we'll try to fucking he's got so many cards in his hand. He's gonna have the kill card or the sacrifice card. Yeah, the invoke cussy there. Quick Oppo, burn it for 5. Yeah. No, this dude almost has no creatures, which is exactly the type of deck you don't want to fight. He's like basically creatureless. He's like a spell deck. Nice. Yeah, he's like a fucking total spell deck. There's nothing to fight in here, so. That's the bad news. Got a random surge of people in. Hi, everybody. Hi, new people. New people, old people, cool people, cold people. Why don't you go ahead and hit that follow button for me? Why don't you go ahead and come on by the Pototico, the Halu, Zach Wind, Zourdough. Hey, it's Zourdough. Come on by the, what's that thing called? We have something called, what is it, Discord Mulligan. That's not a great opener. Jewel Thief's actually pretty decent. We can actually drop a Jewel Thief, because come by the YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel, guys. Been on that YouTube. Lots of decks. Some even good. Yeah, some of them even work. I even have decks that work. Scun Scorcher Drake. Fine, fantastic. We'll do that. Okay. Thrun is going to come in handy for this one. Counterspell, maybe. Great treasure token. I think I might be able to, if Obliterator doesn't work, I think Thrun will do it. I think Thrun might be able to do it. Look at all that. Look at all that. What is all this, man? What is this, bro? I bet he's clicking on his screen over and over again trying to counterspell it. That was what I imagined that was happening there. Alright, if I drop a green or a black next time, I'm good. He might try to shore up here, but even so, I don't really care. Pop, pop, okay. Combat Research, fantastic. He's going to draw a card there. Fantastic. Okay. Let's see if he's got the counterspell. I know he's just going to wait to counter Obliviate, so let's gain some life there. Treasure token. By the way, Jewel Thief, damn fine card. Damn fine card. Swing in. You can't bounce this guy back. He basically can't do anything to it. Green is the only option he has. I don't even know any green kind of spells he could play on it offensively. You know? Best he could do is probably play... Oh, he's going to Swirl Mist out. Boom! Okay. Fauna Shaman. So now he has no ability to block. We'll do the fight. We'll do the fighting meme. There you go. And there's the Ratussi. Let's see if he's got it. Nope, he does not. One big. I'm sorry, but that's funny. As soon as he saw what was on the stack, he was like, yeah. I'm out, bros. He was like, the fuck is... Oh, fucking hell. No, I'm done. Bye. Oh, that's funny. Dread XT, how you doing? Gale Lord. That was really fast, too. He immediately saw the... He just saw the art, and he was like, oh, fucking hell. Oh, look at this. Look at this banger hand right here. Fucking 1 green mana. Oh, my God. Look at that. Oh, this is a good one, too. Plugging 2 black mana. Fantastic. Oh. Mulligan that down. That is not awful, but it's not good. Are you enjoying? I wanted to make an oil deck just as a total meme of just me oiling things. I didn't even get to oil at Sheldred before I won. I was so upset. I just wanted to cover that Sheldred in hot oil. VO5 hot oil, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. Looks like your mana is not gathering. Tap that. And then he fucking blew them up with a spell. Remember that, guys? Remember when John Magic Cards said, try tapping that, and then walked away as an explosion went off? Oh, there we go. That's what we're talking about. Oh, the Poison Oblivious. Oh, okay. Every soul has its dark, ladies and gentlemen. Let's create a gain 2 life. Okay. John Magic. You don't know about John Magic cards? John Magic cards. He's the protagonist of Magic cards. He tells everybody, he says, stand back, I'm gonna planeswalk. Stand back, I'm gonna planeswalk. Actually, he didn't even say that. He says, stand back, everybody, I'm gonna magic card. Oh, stand back, everyone. I'm gonna magic card. You guys don't know what it's like being John Magic Cards. You couldn't even begin to understand the pain of being John Magic Card. That's a spicy dose of poison there. Oh, that sure would be great if I got something besides, whatever the fuck this shit's called. Mana. That'd have been great. Would have been nice. All right, that's going to be it for me tonight, guys. Horrible, some rough draws tonight, but hey, we still got it in. We still fought. We still got some Fight Club in. So, do I think this is viable on the ladder? Is it absolutely going to rocket you to Mythic? Probably not. But it sure is funny. So that's good. So until next time, guys, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye. The word of the day is fight.